My first experience with Combate, obviously the show was run great. It was a little weird not having spectators because I feel like I'm the type of person that drives off the crowd. You know, I get that energy seeing my family, seeing my friends. It kind of raises me up to perform to a certain level. I felt I dominated the fight for someone who has been active, and the adversity of having Jorge Masvidal in the other person's corner, you know, that was something mentally that I had to get over. So the first round, we had some exchanges, then I ended up putting myself in a bad position. I remember specifically he mounted me, and I was like, whoa, am I really mounted in a fight? It was kind of surreal. It was like a moment, this guy's on top of me. He had been talking about throwing elbows and cutting me up, so like, man, I gotta get out of here. I managed to escape that, and I actually was watching the fight last night in bed, and I felt I dominated him throughout the whole fight. You know, in the moment, you don't really feel, you feel like it was kind of hard. And I'm a guy, I have hundreds of jiu-jitsu matches with a 95% finish ratio. So, you know, I'm looking to get those finishes. I believe with Deca, I think people don't realize my distance management, how well I manage the distance. They're used to fighting people who stand right in front of them and kind of trade. That's not really my style. I'm there, I'm not there, I'm not there. I like to be very deceptive. So I feel people don't realize it until they're there. They're like, man, this guy's not here. I'm going to punch him, he's gone. And then I'm punching you, you know? The preparation for this fight was, I would say, 3 times more extensive because I didn't get to finish the last fight. I did my MMA training, I did my boxing, I did my running, my swimming. I've left no stones turned. There's no doubt in my mind, there's no, oh, I could have did this better. I was having 6-7 hour days, like a full-time job. I know that I have trained with the best, so I'm prepared for the best. About my opponent, I honestly know nothing. At the end of the day, I bring the tools and I'm looking to finish. Daniel Sanchez, I've prepared with my life. I've put it all out in camp. I hope you've done the same, and may the best man win.
Me defino como un peleador con mucho corazón. La necesidad de llevarle una mejor vida a mi esposa y a mi hija me está trayendo estas oportunidades y no pienso desaprovecharlas. Realmente estoy muy hambriento por ganar, por tener la mayor cantidad de triunfos, y vamos a conseguirlo. Es jiu-jitsero, que es cinta negra, que tiene muy buen piso. Yo también tengo muy buen piso, entonces no tengo como ningún miedo a enfrentarlo. Eric, espero y estés listo para nuestra pelea. Quiero que sea la pelea de la noche, quiero una pelea realmente fuerte. Vamos con todo.
In the blue corner, wearing red, he tipped the scales at an official 169.5 pounds. Tonight, he enters La Jaula undefeated as pro in 2 bouts. De la Ciudad de México, DF, Daniel Sanchez. His opponent in the red corner, wearing blue, he weighed in at an identical 169.5 pounds. Tonight, he enters La Jaula for the 5th time as a pro, and like his opponent, he too is undefeated with 4 professional victories. Fighting out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Eric Alequin.
USA versus Mexico, that man, Daniel Sanchez, Eric Alequin. And Valerie, just like our last fight, this is grappler versus striker. The striker won last time with Huáscar Cruz. Sanchez is the striker here in red. Alequin, black belt jiu-jitsu, in all likelihood wants to take this fight to the ground.
Yes, but not only is it striker versus jiu-jitsu, it's orthodox versus southpaw. As you can see, they're standing in opposite stances, and that changes the whole dynamic of the fight.
And how does that do that? Does that benefit the southpaw, do you think?
It benefits the southpaw because they're so used to fighting orthodox style fighters, and compared to an orthodox fighter, you know, you don't really see southpaw fighters every day in the gym or every fight you have, so you kind of have to adapt and change your strategy and your game plan and change the direction you move in order to avoid the right hands from that southpaw.
Alequin does get this to the ground.
Alequin showing dominance on the ground right now. He is a jiu-jitsu world champion and has been training since 2009.
Gets them out here, clears Sanchez. This is unknown territory for Sanchez, Valerie, because he knows how to stand up fight, but he is in a war now and losing control of this matchup.
Yes, he has to be careful here because Alequin is looking for that submission,
Arm
looking
bar.
for that arm bar right now. He needs to defend that and find a way to get up from the ground. Alequin is going to keep looking for those submissions and go from an arm bar to a triangle choke and maybe to any submission. He could really go from here right now. He's holding onto that arm, and if he finds a way to extend it, oh, he lost the armbar here, but he does have
Got
the
the back and the triangle
he
in.
does have the back and the triangle in. That's in pretty tight. He needs to flatten out that back, and he has the choke right here.
Oh, tapped out.
No, wow.
Fantastic from Alequin. He won his Combate debut back in April.
Wow.
He destroys Sanchez inside the Jaula to improve to 5-0.
Wow. That was quick. He went directly for that choke, found an opportunity, and finished that fight as fast as he could.
We'll take a quick break. We'll get all the specifics from a real impressive win by that man, Eric Alequin. Back here, Combate Global, and Valerie, there was no doubt about who won this. The grappler dominating the striker. Quick work for Eric Alequin. He set it up and got the rear naked.
He had his strategy. He went out there and executed his game plan beautifully and very fast.
Fantastic work. Sanchez tapping out. Let's go to Lupe Contreras for the officials.
El tiempo oficial, 2 minutos, 14 segundos del primer episodio, the official time. 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the opening round. Your winner, by way of submission, el vencedor por sumisión, still undefeated, Eric Alequin.
Eric Alequin, we heard from him in our pre-fight show how much he had worked harder than he ever did for this. He is a winner. His wife, Amanda, I'm sure is very proud. She's also a BJJ black belt. Campbell's in the Jaula. We'll be right back.